2 of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Return starts at the 3, and he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing on their first play. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Ready,
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go, shot. Bronco 80.
Pass play now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Okay,
last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Cowboy 80, Panther 60, Panther 60.
You draw it up for him. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll go, Judkins. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
19.
First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
2nd down, looking for options. Pass caught by Jack Besh. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, Raiders.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Set. 60 by 6.
Motioning the tight end now. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hiking 18.
This is Genty on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Algier! And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. The Raiders get a perfect start. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 6, Viking, 18.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. Looking right, and he finds him. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
First down, here's Simpson. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
A handoff here to Simpson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
All set to go now from the 35.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throw left is intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
First play is going to be a gift to Jency. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
And it's third down.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. dribbling, about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
60 bucks, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the...
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions, Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
Now looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready up.
So 1st down from the 41.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
We'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got a man left. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
On the ready.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now. 70 Lions, Viking 18.
Hand off to Sampson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. That one's complete, right side. He works it down to the 37. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. We're going to have a stoppage here as we see an injured player. It's David Njoku, who's worse for wear following the play. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Viking, 18 Cardinal, 18. Hey, check that. Street. Check go.
for the first with Pollard. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
Here we go. Check. Hurt. Cowboy 80.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And they take him down right along the 30. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus, and even more so for the conversion.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll throw here on 1st. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Stephanie! Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get it. Panther 60. Get it.
Here's the throw. Forced out to his right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. 60 Bison. Ready?
From the red zone now. Looking for an open man. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Check. Warriors, 70 Lions.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
They've got a man in motion. To throw here on first down. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Second down now, 7 to go. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On third down, Genty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get hurt. Down. Bronco 80. Let go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Okay,
So
ready?
gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Come on. Panther 60. Panther 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. Go.
On the carry, it's Sampson. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Ready?
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Get up.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these 2 to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's Besh with the catch. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ready, ready.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
The screen pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Sticking to the air here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jack Bash. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
60 Bison.
To the air on 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
On the 6.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. 70, Timberwolf. Ready,
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. 60 Bison.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get it. 69, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
He's going to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. So he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 19-yard line.
Throwing it again here. That's Reed on a slant. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Rock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Raiders 7.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Israel Abani-Kanda on the return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, This third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Let's go now.
Besh goes motion right. On first down, Gentile. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. That he gets in this game because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Five men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On the set.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Back. Bronco 80. Ready.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hurt. Hurt.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by the Kobe team. And the Raiders bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Here's Gentile. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set it. Forward. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And The drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Looking in the air here. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready? 19, Charger, 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. To throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Slot man motioned over. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw right side, finds Bash. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fields this one at the 3. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Ready up.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 7.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. Set. 60. Go.
Back to throw now. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Get it. Crack all 80.
Working on 1st down. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
set.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready? Hurt. Check go.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. 18 Rattler, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. Connecting on a slant. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
First down and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
19 Tiger.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down from the 42. They're throwing it. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Raiders have it, hoping to close out a win and advance another round. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Pass play on 1st and goal. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Genty on the draw. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw. Has it in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Nixon now to return it. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
1st down, here's Simpson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Okay, ready.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Down. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
A gain of
He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 vices.
Looking to throw here. Set up the screen. It's Pollard. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hurry, hurry.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Raiders' 34-yard
60
line.
Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They give on second to Pollard. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
To the air now on first and 10. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Browns first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Viking 18. Let go.
Hand off to Simpson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking to his running back. Incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Back. Cougar 19. Go.
Third and long for him here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
This one is going to be a give to Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Shotgun give here to Jency. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Top 60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. This is Reed working the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Browns first down. First
down. Catch made over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns at a 2-score deficit. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Go! Bronco 80.
Pass play coming here. Trying to push deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Tag! Cougar 19. Ready.
To throw. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Buffalo at 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Sticking to the air here. Going deep here for the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Raiders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Another give here to Genty. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And you never want to count out